YouTube, welcome back to another video. We're going to talk about why you need to stay single going into 2026. And hold on, I'm not one of those guys, right? Oh yeah, if you don't got money, stay single. Oh yeah, if you never talk to a girl, stay single. Oh yeah, if you're not ready, stay single. No, that's not the reason. See, the reason has nothing to do with the man. No, it's everything else. But then again, if you know me, I'm all about holding the men accountable. But we got to keep it real, and we can't lie to the real ones out there. We have a huge problem that needs to be addressed. You see, we live in a generation where you're going to run into women who don't really want to be women, who rather be men, women who disguise their true manipulation in order to get what they want, women who enjoy playing games with men, who enjoy seeing a man's downfall. That's the world we live in today, guys. I could be quick to say, oh no, you got to step it up. You got to meet her demands. You got to raise up to her standards. We know that already. That's by default. We know what they want. And they'll lie to you. They'll make you think, oh, you just got to be nice. You just got to be the good guy. Be different. Be special. Have a personality. I feel bad for the suckers out there, man. Because I've seen it all. And this is not me mourning over my bad experiences. No. We all had it before, man. Tom Brady wasn't safe from this. Will Smith wasn't safe. No one's safe. No man is safe. And when you think you might have found the right one, or you think that girl was different, she was undercover. But you couldn't see the signs at first, because you know why? You were going off what you saw. You were going off how she looked. You were thinking with the little head and not the big head. See, the games never stop. Never. And that's one thing a lot of guys are going to learn. And I know a lot of guys have learned this, and some of us just accept it. We don't go through it with an ego. We don't care anymore. We see it as, oh, it is what it is. And we'll go ahead and we'll date casually. We'll talk around. We'll hang around because we've been through it before, but we know what we're not going to do. We know what steps we're not going to take. We know what directions we're not going to fall into. We're not going to go into. It's not worth it today, man. It's simply not worth it. Every girl you run into is going to try to force you to be monogamous after she's had a very long and questionable past. You don't know what she was doing up until the age of 25, 27, 30. The amount of attention she got when she was 18. But you know, that's not the big deal, right? That's not even the big deal about today's video. That's not even a big issue. That's not even what I'm trying to stress. Like I said, once you stop caring, stop thinking about things that will never change, you remove your ego out of it, you say, okay, this is what it is. But you control what you can control. You go to the gym every day. You work on yourself. You make your money. You keep leveling up. And you strive to become the prize. But not to the woman. Nope, she's never going to think you're the prize, bro. I'm telling you, no matter what you do, they're never going to think you're the prize. And that's fine, right? But then you know what that means, right? She's the prize. She has to be chased. She has to preserve her peace more than you have to preserve your peace. You have to bring something to the table for her that's so spectacular. That's greater than money. That's greater than charisma. That's greater than all these things. Something out of the ordinary. Something so spectacular that's going to keep her to want you. Wanting you. It's all bullshit. The truth is, man, keep leveling up. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't seek relationships. Damn sure don't get married. And then we got the normies out there, right? No, man, it's okay. You can get married today. You could get married, man. Meanwhile, everything in society tells you not to get married. There's evidence all around you. There's stats, there's facts, there's statistics, and then they'll make up shit. They'll say what a lot of people like to do. They'll bring a broad statistic into something. Like they'll say, no, this version of this is doing well. But they don't see the bigger picture. They don't see what's actually leading to divorces. They don't see who's actually initiating them. They don't see why these reasons are pretty retarded. The main reasons of why these things happen. I wasn't happy. My happiness wasn't there. Meanwhile, you got a family with 3 kids. I wasn't happy. I had to let go. I had to leave. He was financially irresponsible. Meanwhile, you wanted to marry him because you wanted to go 50-50, because you wanted to equal. That's the world we live in, man. They'll lie to you. They'll do all these things to get what they want. And it is what it is. You got to move on. You see, most men won't even leave a woman. Men, once we like a woman and we're in tune with a woman, we won't leave the relationship. It's the woman leaving. It's the woman. And then the pump and dump stuff, you already know how that happens. Like, we don't actually want to pump and dump. We don't actually want to do that stuff. But it's the behavior of these women. That's why we do what we do. That's why guys just be like, up, acting stupid already. Especially experienced men. Experienced men, we know what the game is. So we're not going to be playing stupid. Like, we know what it is. Crazy, man. This is the world we live in today, man. This is the world we live in today, guys. This is what you have to deal with. And in 2026, the smart man remains single. And he will not be indulging in any relationship activity for as long as time can allow it. And now for my real guys out there, does that mean you can't date casually? Does that mean you can't date around? Yes, you can. Of course. You can't defeat your biology, which women try to do all the time. Oh, why do you want sex? Why do you want the... Well, I was put on the earth. Why do you think after I bust one nut, the sperm comes back into my ball sack immediately? Why do you think that happens? Why do you think God made that happen? But I'm telling you, man, the guys that are going to be able to control themselves and, control their urges and despite, having testosterone and going to the gym every day and getting after it and being active and not falling for lust, those are the guys that are going to win. Those are the guys that are going to win. Hope if you're watching this video, man, you know what time it is. Stay single, boys. It's your boy Jermaine. I'm out. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.